quick play. I did my placements and got placed as a diamond. Oh, I did, yeah, and I got placed as a diamond 2 tank uh, on Sigma. I think I won every game on my
Yeah,
placements,
yeah, yeah.
and then I just never played. I think I stopped playing Overwatch after I did my placements on tank.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Makes sense to me. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, we can go over fundamentals. I think we'll most likely can start with that, just what you can do as a tank in general. And after that, yeah, depending on how the progress and everything, we can just dive into more specific details. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so this code here, and I'm gonna screen share. It should be good. Can you see my stream?
Yes, yes, I can.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's just log in, and we got this. Okay, let's take a look. What was the rank of that game? Well, I guess I can see, but
Platinum 1,
yeah.
low plat 1.
All right. And your name?
7YPSE is my usual username backwards.
Yeah.
I'm on red team here.
Yeah. Let's jump forward a little bit more.
That should be F6 here.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, let's take a look. You are on attack. Okay, let's just... Okay, now it's loaded. You're on attack now, and... The enemy got Strange. You have Venom, Loki, Luna, Hela, Spider-Man. Okay. I mean, they have, and you have Hulk, Moon Knight, Star-Lord, Luna Snow, Cloak and Dagger. Okay. What are you looking for? With your com, with this map, is there anything specific, or...
So for me, oof. Well, this comp is definitely a brawl comp with a bit of poke from Moon Knight, but it's definitely a
Yeah,
brawl comp.
yeah, yeah. So what are you gonna do on Doctor Strange here? What do you think?
Well, I'm going to try and push forwards, make sure, because there's a Spider-Man on their team. I don't know about it yet, but I try and keep an eye on Spider-Man. Although when Spider-Man dives, I try to make sure that the rest of the enemy team can't capitalize off of Spider-Man diving.
Hmm.
I try to hold my shield up and force them back and try and let them not take as much space as possible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How enemy comms wins over yours? What do you think? What is their win condition?
Their win condition is they have some poke with Loki and Hela,
Yeah,
and I think they win if their dive succeeds. If I mess up, if their dive succeeds and they take out both supports, and and the brawl just falls apart then
yeah,
because I can't stay alive. My shield won't last long against a Hela, a Loki with 3 clones, a Doctor Strange, and then if Spider-Man or Venom live from the dive, then they're attacking me too.
yeah. Exactly, exactly. So this is what I think. Once you understand those kind of simple win conditions, just what they're better at, yeah, you of course can specify, well, they got some sort of poke with Loki, Luna, Hela, but at the same time, there's quite a lot of short range pressure as well. You also have short range pressure too, but it is just out of way of just how you play. Yeah, you just can potentially close the gap a little bit more as well, like this kind of more, let's just say, yeah, you have a lot of short range oriented team, but they have a lot of mobility as well on their team. So I'm thinking potentially if you're just able to poke out the divers a little bit more, maybe make sure they don't exist on the angles, and after that you can capitalize on it. Usually should be just fine. You should be alright. So I'm thinking to be able to do so, what our positioning will be and what our ability usage should be as well. So you don't exactly know as well what their comp is. By the way, are you able to actually see? I don't know. I'm just not sure about the timer here, but I'm pretty sure. Well, if you know watch, you're 15 seconds in, you can press tab. Here, I not exactly know the timer, but should be around the same time, I believe. There
I
should be.
I remember looking for it on defense, but I think it was only around. I think it's a bit longer than 15 seconds. I think we're around
Yeah,
20 seconds
yeah,
into
I
the
think
round, and
it's
I couldn't see it.
yeah, I think it is. Yeah, so you just pretty much maybe if you scout now, then you can make a decision already. What I'm gonna do? What is that I should be doing on the map? And see, I'm thinking right now because you're trying to tank the space. What matters is what space you're pushing at what time, and just make sure the attention pulled towards you a little bit more. But the thing is about any tank is not only about absorbing pressure, it's a lot about just shooting an enemy. It's just making sure that you provide more offensive value. Okay? So what are the
Right.
ways for you to crush out an enemy as Doctor Strange? How can you
Well,
control space?
well, shooting them
Yeah,
for
just
one.
shooting, yeah, just
Just,
shooting.
just, just shoot, just
Yeah.
shooting works.
Okay.
Also, if an enemy has high ground, I have my left shift to go and jump up. I can jump up and put pressure on them to
Yeah.
force them out of those like
Yeah.
power positions. Like this, if there's a Moon Knight up on my top right, which I think there is, unless Hulk forced him out to start the round,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I could jump up there, put a few shots in him. He jumps down, and I jump down too.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So shooting, just shooting, yeah. And you already said that. I think it might be slightly easier to do if you up on some sort of high ground right away, and you even have your shift in the kit. Yeah, I can just try to go somewhere up. Usually, a lot of people they tend to play main as Doctor Strange. Yes, it's understandable because you got quite a lot of just this brawl tag as well. You can shoot and whip shot. It's not whip shot, but the melee. You know, the melee. You can hit the melee to just create more bursts. But the thing about Doctor Strange is when you shoot, if you shoot shields, you don't farm your stacks. So you have to somehow get around the shield. And to just be able to get around the shield, high ground is really important. I'm thinking to just be able to control the space, and so what I did in Overwatch 2 as well, you can just split this part into 3 steps. So the first part can be taking the position. Second is how you are controlling the position. And third is how do you use the position. Okay, so we'll just start with the taking the position. The taking is mostly for you because you have mobility. You can try to go up on the high ground. You can just try to take that position. Once you're there, you can just maybe get rid of anybody who is gonna contest you. Maybe there's gonna be Spider-Man. Maybe there's gonna be maybe Venom. That's how you, by the way, achieve your uh, win condition. Stop there, win condition in a way. You just pushing them out a little bit more. And later, you can just shoot. You can shoot an enemy and you farm stacks. You can farm stacks of power. Okay? And once you have stacks of power, we can do something really aggressive. Okay? So we can just try to maybe potentially go for just even one shot on that backline, or maybe just do a lot of damage. And see, it's just easier to do from the position up there. That doesn't make sense to you?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's just simple flow. You take the position, you control the position, and then later you can drop. Of course, there are some exceptions where you maybe don't need to do anything. It's just if you realize, wow, this Venom, they cleared in front of me, I can farm my stacks over there, so let's just maybe sit down main. But I think maybe right now you could potentially just go up there, in my opinion. You see this again? Well, you don't have to be face to
Yeah.
face with this, but just shoot their backline more. Just go shoot. It's similar to something like Sig on Overwatch, but the thing about Doctor Strange, eventually you gotta close the gap, in my opinion, as well, because of the dark magic. It just creates so much power. You can just maybe do something with that ability to. Might feel a little bit counterintuitive, to be honest, but this is how I think you should play. On Magneto, maybe somebody like Magneto, you would just stay and shoot, but on Doctor Strange, eventually we just gotta walk in and do something. Yeah? So see now, for example, yeah, you could maybe do the same stuff by applying pressure here, by the way, we'll probably shoot that guy, Spider-Man or something, and just to pressure them out, and later drop in their backline and maybe go back up again if you want, if there's an opportunity. Yeah, if there's an opportunity for you to do so. Okay? It's not necessary exactly, but ultimately you can you can do that as well. You see that, by the way. Just want you to really emphasize. What's more important, contesting this guy or shooting Doctor Strange?
He's testing the spider
Why? Why it's more
because
important?
he's the bigger threat.
Yeah, yeah.
A Doctor Strange that's playing like very far up front. I don't have to take the Strange duel every time.
Yeah, exactly. This is what the essentials of the tanking really are. You need to contest active angles more. You just need to maybe not necessarily even physically be there, but just at least try to shoot those people a little bit more, push them out so they're not able to reach your team. And if they're not there, then do something else. Just go for regular damage. You might even drop depending on the situation. But pretty much, if you follow the steps, I think again taking, controlling, using the position, then it should be alright. So like now he just missed the control step, and watch this Spider-Man now. They just free in their backline. Well, kind of almost free there. I don't know why they get out, but anyway, they could be staying, creating a lot of value. It potentially is just always, yeah. It's all about. Because the control is important. Angles your team can also try to set up for their own plays. Maybe your Moon Knight can go deeper. Maybe your Star Lord. Yeah, like your Star Lord, they're not getting pushed as much and such. Okay.
But yeah, here I finally ignore the Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I think I eventually get the kill on him anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, nice, okay. Finished him, he started himself, now we can go in and push. Go in and push a little bit more. Take space. Okay. Now what's important is, again, what are we shooting? Yeah, actually make a decision to go on the backline. What's his thoughts? Yeah. Should he push the backline or the Venom is more important?
The Venom is less important,
Yeah,
I
less
believe,
important, yeah.
because the Venom has three people. Well, that yeah, the Venom had three people there.
Mm-hmm.
Four if you include Hulk. Hulk's moved off from it.
Mm-hmm.
Venom had three people to fight him. He was fighting a 3v1. I didn't need to turn around and make it a 4v1.
Yeah.
I can instead hold the position with Strange, which I turn around to look at how they're doing, because if Venom's killable or in a tough spot, I'm used to playing. I played a lot of Magneto on my
Mm-hmm.
main account recently, so I'm used to spinning around and putting a bubble out, and I think I maybe that habit stuck on Strange a little bit.
Yeah. 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 No, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't think you have to turn around usually. Yeah, usually it's fine. And because this is the tank as well, they want you to just shoot them, so their backline works. But now, considering what kind of ultimates they have, what is scary? So I mentioned that shoot scary angles, kind of active angles. Yeah, was based on one position. Yeah, whoever's taking angles, so ultimately, within Zero, the Spider-Man can do a little bit something of something, yeah, because they take in a flank. You just can pay attention to them. But their ultimates, what is scary to you?
The Spider-Man Ultimate,
Yeah.
the Hell of Ultimate we have. Well, the Hell of Ultimate and the Spider-Man. They don't have a Hell of Ultimate here, and I knew that. The Spider-Man Ultimate was scary because we do have a Lunar but he could force out a Lunar and we would get a Hell of Ultimate before we got a Cloak and Dagger Ultimate, which means that would punish us severely.
Yep.
A Loki
Exactly.
Ultimate as well, depending on who he changes into. He can become Spider-Man. He could change. He could swap into Hela immediately after Spider-Man forces the Lunar Snow Ultimate.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm not scared of the Strange. The Strange is still in a spawn.
Yep. He's really far.
And Lunar Snow does not need to pop her ult right now. If she did, I'd be happier than I would be scared.
Yeah. 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 So this is what you need to keep an eye on then. Yeah, you just need to also make sure you're able to track the ultimates as well, ideally. I think the fastest characters, usually with a high mobility, they're able to join the fight real quick. Try to keep an eye on them more. So see, this actually would be not bad of a decision to actually, because they go in a Spider-Man ult, maybe to try to just punish that. What do you think? Like, because they're also more scary right now, they could be doing something with their ultimate. Would it be fine to shoot them right now? If you know that they might use an ultimate in your backline? What do you think?
Yes, definitely fine to shoot.
Yeah.
I think I found for a lot of that game, I couldn't see that Spider-Man. Maybe
Yep.
I wasn't really actively looking for him, but even then, I never saw him that whole game.
Yeah,
Really.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because they look for this kind of go from above and just completely ignore all the setup, go in your backline. So I think it's a lot about you anticipating, just kind of search, okay, what they have, what not, and try to punish them. Because this is something like a Reaper ultimate, pretty scary. Well, it's stationary ultimate. They're really fast, and if we anticipate, I think they could die potentially there too. You just kind of a couple of shots, yeah, at least help out your team. Maybe there is a chance you can kill them. It's what comes to mind, yeah, about the scary angles. Eventually turn around, you probably gotta shoot Spider-Man first. Don't shoot the Venom again. But
Spider-Man manages to leave.
yeah,
Here.
here there's that's alright. Yeah, so scary angles based on the ultimates, based on the position, yeah. So all of that together is important, okay? Taking top. Oh wait, what happened?
I think I might have messed up my.
Why well,
I overjumped it and then started gliding.
interesting, because I'm pretty sure you're above the structure too, so you should be able to. Okay, well, happens, I guess. Okay, got the Spider-Man. And see, this is what you will get rid of right away, to be honest with you. Usually, it's get rid of the Spider-Man, get rid of the Venom, I think, at the start. They usually expect them to be on some sort of flank. That's what you see them do, actually. Oh, this is kind of a little bit too aggressive dive, in my opinion. You can also punish that. Yeah, sometimes there might be exceptions. You can just easily try to deny. If they really deep, somebody is really deep, let's go after them. Yeah, it can be like exceptional. You don't have to always shoot what's scary if you just know this guy's killable if he's isolated. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So walking forward and. Yeah, Lunar Snow Ultimate is so long in this game.
You can. I found you can cut it off with the Strange Shield, which I kind of learnt halfway through this game.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually, I think it works the same way. Like you can cut off the Transcendence with it, you know, in Overwatch. You can actually cut it off with shields too. Yeah. There's a base on line of sight. Yeah, it just works the same way. Okay. Yeah, this guy, you gotta watch out for him more. So this is the time. This is the time you search for this guy, really. Expect him to be on your backline. Just poke him out. What's scary angle now? Where they are, where they are. Okay. Let me try to just go in on them and punish them. You can maybe have this exercise of just... Yeah, I usually tell my students, you look at the enemy comp and think what angles they will take. Simply, yeah, you just need to kind of try to scout for those angles a little bit more. Does it make sense? Or...
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I don't believe Spider-Man gets a pick here. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy, he's really by himself, to be honest. They should have waited for their Venom, but anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, they should wait for a distraction before they put their flank on.
Yeah.
His timing wasn't very good here.
Yeah.
I think I
think that's fine. I think that's fine.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I couldn't see the Strange in the in the VOD here, but I think that yeah. I think I just stopped that because I had it and I had a full charge.
Yeah.
Block the eye movement to there.
Oh, it's alright. Okay.
I think I taunt the hell of here, to be honest. I think I just because I'm in the cloak and dagger mode. I just
yeah.
I taunt her and then I wait for her so I can.
Oh, it's a good Saga. It's a good Saga. Nice. Yeah. Where should he be right now? We're taking the position.
I should walk a couple steps forward, which I think I do here. Oh no, never mind. I should go.
Any other position for you?
Any other position further up. I saw my Hulk go up, and I don't know. I feel like as Strange, maybe I need to be on the main choke more than Hulk does.
But why is that the case? What for? What is the difference?
To shield where my supports are. My supports are both staying on main choke.
Right. Okay.
And I have a Moon Knight as well playing poke.
Right.
Having a shield up for him as well is beneficial.
Yeah.
Compared to a divey type of two dive kind of heroes in Star-Lord and Hulk going on the.
When you're trying to shield your team, there's one problem I have with this. You saying that let's support the team in a way that they might hit the shots. Yeah, it's great if you enable them, but what if not? What if that never gonna happen? Then what? Then
Yeah.
let's imagine just let's imagine for a second. It's just we can exaggerate a little, but let's imagine trying to enable them. You're saying I'm shielding them, but then nothing happens from those guys. Just let's exaggerate. Then what? What do you think?
Then the enemy ends up taking space off me because I've stayed back, either in a weak position or they're able to gain further position. And if I don't come up here when Hulk dives and Star-Lord dives, they don't have me as a distraction, and the whole team will just turn in and just 6v2 them.
So see, the thing is, you as any tank, it's fine to enable certain plays, maybe your team doing certain stuff, right? They maybe try to just, like you mentioned, there's supports. They're playing in back, the shooting from really far. But if you just maybe destruction again, like you mentioned, well, if I play with them, they again imagine they never do anything. Yeah. So the thing is, it's with any character, in my opinion, is just think how can you make an enemy team to shoot you most of the time instead of just enabling your team in shooting the enemies and forcing something. So see, there are two ways. You can bait out the enemy to do stuff. Yeah, you can bait out the enemies to just do something by shooting them. Yeah, or maybe you can bait them out because you have certain position. Maybe they try to chase you and then use a defensive cooldown. So you just gotta get better trades as well. And the essentials of the tank is make sure just bait the enemy to shoot you. And my problem is if I'm playing point, I don't think it's gonna bait the enemy team to shoot you a lot of cases, in a lot of times, especially something like Spider-Man and Venom. And as we mentioned, we need to push them out a little bit more, right?
Right.
So see what I mean? Like, why not? What if we just hold this position right there instead of being here? Is that something what can force out the enemy team to look at us a little bit more and kind of be more proactive in a way? That's what I mean, I guess. Well, you could maybe also try to take a little bit more space at the corner. I think it's fine, but it's just as the starters. Yeah, why not to also? What is the downside of being here? Yeah, what's the upside of being here? It's just to me, there's no upside of being at the corner. Besides, you just get at the closer range. Yeah, what if I can shoot this choke from here or from there? Yeah, what's the difference? You see?
Right.
That doesn't make sense. So you just, again, you follow those 3 steps of taking the position, controlling the position, and then later you get to use the position. You can drop from the high ground, but once you have your stacks, pretty much. So it just looks like you go somewhere, you can stay there, you might absorb a lot of attention, and later you can drop. I think it's fine to drop, but initially you don't have to stay on the main, actually. A lot of people do. I don't know. You actually shouldn't do so. Yeah, like you actually try to take that top.
I do go up and I fall down.
Yeah, it's completely fine to take top. Just farm your stacks from there. I don't think you have to play main. It's like same in Overwatch. That's what they did when people played Ryan. They think I have to stay in the front line, stay with my team. No, this is not good play. You have to be selfish with your cooldowns. You have to make sure the attention goes to you, so your team can do something, and you do it through your proactive play. It's better than enabling your team, because you never know what your teammate's gonna do, but you always know what you can do with your cooldowns. Does it make sense? You can kind of just play around your cooldowns a little bit more. It's just solo queue mindset, kind of. Does it make sense? Yeah, okay. It's just in a way, don't have to even play here. I can just play right at the top first and then drop. When you have the stacks, you can try to drop and go for the play with that. And initially it's completely fine. By the way, that spot in the middle is just something like that's what's called the power position on the map. You can just control that comfortably. Okay. Taking space is good. Okay. See, now again, you will think, what is that position you can take to make sure the attention goes to you and not your team? So you just how would I angle myself? Okay, let's just zoom out a little. I see the rest of your team is here. Okay, those guys want to take space. They want to push your backline. What corner you can choose, what angle you can choose, so force an enemy team's attention a little bit more while shooting as well. Apply pressure in the same area. What do you think?
So I should go to the left door because Hulk and I are on the same, playing the same angle right now.
Yeah, maybe the left door is fine. I think yeah, you can just hold around the same. You can maybe if you need a little bit more of a range, you can go left too. I think that's alright. Might even actually try to just abuse this right side. I don't think it's too bad as well. But it's what you usually notice. Yeah, we mentioned together with taking the high ground. You want to see this first stage of take the position. Okay, you need to not only take high ground, but just take the soft off angle. Soft off angle is the position away from your core. Your core is moving here. I don't have to stack with them. I can move somewhere else. Because if you're stuck with them, then imagine you're getting surrounded from left and right. Now you have to pull back more, and give up a lot of space. But if you hold your angles and you hold really good aggressive position, yeah, good aggressive angle, then you force attention of these guys to go on you. Imagine maybe I'm holding the corner. Like somewhere, doesn't matter where, well, let's say just around here, literally, I'm just sitting here, okay? When these guys are pushing me, they turn the corner, and the rest of my team can shoot. But because I hold really aggressively, then you force the attention of these guys on you, instead of it being on your team. To see kind of concept with the pressure, right? But instead you kind of walk a little bit too deep. It's fine to shoot, it's fine to shoot the active angles, right? But at the start, you can find this more proactive position, in a way. Yeah, does it make sense or any questions?
No, that makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes perfect sense.
Okay, so I'm thinking, I'm just gonna show you one example. It's just one of the games I recorded, and we could try to do a game, I think. We could just try to apply some of this. Pretty much try to take the better position, soft angles, high ground. Let me see. I think I saved there was somebody playing Doctor Strange like Fincy. Yeah, might be a good example of all those ideas so far. So they kind of usually take the position, take the good angle, shoot from the angle, and only drop when they have stacks. You don't need to actually stay in the main a lot. Yeah, you as a tank, you don't want to do that. You just absorb the enemy attention first of all, so your team can do something. Okay. I think this is a scrim, but anyway, this map we usually expect them to do some sort of just high gun rotation, yeah, try to take top. That's completely fine. That's the usual play. But then later, what you will see them do is actually they're not gonna stack with the rest of their team as much. They kind of hold this top, yeah. So they're at this control stage right now, just getting rid of the enemies. And now some of their teammates push right while he's staying left. So this is gonna be soft angle for them. And meanwhile, they also can have somebody else with them, but see what it does is it creates a crossfire. That's what you want as a thing. You split the attention, and because you initiate, initial attention goes to you instead of being somebody, instead of going it to somebody else like
Right.
Hala on the right, or maybe maybe even Hawk if they decide to flank. I think they could have went around. But yeah, the shield is first of all is for yourself. So you create the pressure, you farm the stacks. Pretty much, I think they're trying to save the Hawk a little because they've been a little bit low. But yeah, you can pretty much start on those high ground positions and later decide do I need to commit to short range pressure or do I need to hold here because they're diving. I think they tried to commit, but yeah, it didn't work actually. That's fine. Okay, and maybe for example here. Okay, so this is the first when they take the position. Let me see. Might be even better here. So they take the top. Yeah, it's usually kind of game flow. I think they mess up with their timing a little. That's what you usually look for. You go up on the positions, yeah, contest the high ground, get rid of the people there, try to farm the stacks, and usually because yeah, you need to make sure that you get close to use your dark magic, yeah, and then you use that, yeah, like they use it right there, and then they can try to give up some space. It's fine. You can try to play main now, but you just have to repeat the flow. They forcing out some of the stuff, just so the ability. Sometimes you might even die as a thing, but it's fine because you see how much pressure they take. I know it's like maybe not the best example, and they sort of gonna die as well, but this is what you will look for as well. If you played just fine, I think you time it better. You can survive quite long. And see, they do survive too. I think they just slightly could be doing the same stuff, but a second later. But see how much attention they pull. So their shield is literally getting blasted like zero HP now. That's what we want. Does it make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the play. So I'm not playing with my backline. I'm creating opportunities for my backline so they can go. So much attention being absorbed just by this play alone, going up on the high gun. Yeah, so this is what I want you to try to do. You just try to do a game, contest high grounds, farm the stacks, and make the attention goes to you. Yeah, don't play with your team. Just try to make sure that you take those soft angles, high grounds, and yeah, pull the attention towards you a little bit more. Yeah? Do you want to try this out?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.